Qué triste fue decirnos adiós cuando nos adorábamos más. Hasta la golondrina emigró, presagiando el final. Qué triste.
Thank you.
Dude, I think I sat on it. I sat on it.
That's the big one. There you go. No sé, ¿cómo están?
Yeah, dude. We're here live at the scene of our next mural. If you look behind me, you can see we've already laid out our banner. I'm so excited for this mural. I'm so excited for this wall. There's gonna be a big jaguar on this wall, and to me that means everything. To me, jaguar means my culture, my family.
This neighborhood is badass. It's historical. Jaguars themselves are awesome. They're cool and they're confident, and they're proud. Yeah, this is gonna be a really cool one for this part of town. And also the fact that it's facing the freeway, it's gonna be enjoyed by a lot of people. It's gonna really be for the public, which is awesome.
Like it or not. And as always, we're being shot by our good friend, buddy.
Omatic.
Omatic.
Hope that sounded epic.
But yeah, really excited. Next time you see that wall, it'll be covered in something.
I concur.
Have a good day.
¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó. Pero de ti me enamoré. Fue una luz que iluminó todo mi ser. Tu risa como...
Would you look at that? San Diego, the home of ground floor murals. And right now, today, we are at the site of our latest mural. If you look right here, we're actually doing a very large jaguar in the heart of Logan, off the freeway, and I'm very pleased. Cena's down there below, making magic happen. I'm up here talking to you.
Hey y'all. What's happening? I'm just painting, you know, having myself a casual paint. It's looking really good. What I like about it is when we go across the street, we're so far, so we have to see it on a small scale. And I like that a lot because usually when you're right in front of a mural, you don't really get to take it all in, if that makes sense. You get to take in the size, but you're not really like looking at all of it. Whereas when you look at a picture of a mural, you kind of get to see everything work together. I'm still really sweaty because it's still kind of a little bit scary being all the way up here.
everybody. This is so exciting to have you two here. Ground Floor Murals. If you haven't heard of them, you've seen their work around San Diego. Sina and Paul, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us. We're here live with CBS 8. We just had an interview. Very fast, very quick, and very fun. No, but yeah, today was cool. Got to meet some folks. Said our stuff. Got to be seen on TV. Good day. Good day, if I will say. And as always,
Stay grounded.
and we're here with Omatic.
Oh. Stay grounded.
Amor a Dios, no se puede continuar, ya la magia terminó, no sufras más, quizás mañana nuestro llanto quede atrás, y si me dices que tu amor me esperará, tendré la luz que mi sendero alumbrará y volveré.
Stay. Oh, hello.
If you can't tell, I'm a little bit obsessed with the Jaguars right now. This painting I was working on, we've been talking to the building, the mural, where we painted the Jaguar for like 5 months, and within the first 2, I was like, dude, I need to paint it now, and so this is how I got that out of my system. Working on it, I do a lot of oil pastels at home. This is me expressing myself from today, trying to achieve my inner kid. We've been getting a lot of feedback for our mural, and I was very surprised to hear so many people already resonate with the meaning of it and how they feel about it and what it meant to them and what it means to them. And it was crazy because I didn't even say anything about it yet. A jaguar is like me expressing my like love for my culture. It's like me kind of screaming pride of who I am and who my people are. So when I had the opportunity to paint on Logan off the freeway, it was just me kind of letting people know where they are and who's here, and the way that I know the best. I love to paint through animals, and right now a jaguar just means like to me it means like ultimate power and ultimate pride, and it just, I don't know, it means a lot. So it's cool to have that representation on the wall. So I've always been a huge fan of just Mexican art. I didn't know as much as I'd like to know about it, but recently Sina and I, we went to Mexico, and I've always really loved the alebrije figurines and the colors, and it's just crazy how much I felt connected to the colors choices that they were making. So I'm a huge fan of realism, but I'm leaning towards changing up the colors. I really want my pieces to start to look like alebrijes in like a realism world. So I really love the blue idea. For some reason that really resonated with me. There's a piece that I got it in Mexico, and I I really enjoy the colors and the ferocity of this beautiful, colorful animal. And I don't know, just so eventually you'll start to see more colors and hopefully more culture-esque looking things the more that I develop. But that's the main goal, just more representation of my culture and who I am and who we are.
The symbolism of the jaguar in Mexican culture comes from an Aztec god named Tezcatlipoca. Tezcatlipoca's animal disguise is actually a jaguar. Since jaguars could see at night, they did their hunting and everything, they were active at night, they were thought to be able to move between worlds. So because of that, they were sort of a deity in many ancient Mexican civilizations.
So today we got the privilege to interact with and see Victor Ochoa, someone that we see all the time, and it's always really nice to interact with him. He's a constant reminder of why and who we do this for. So that was really cool. We painted him too, next to Chunky, and it was really cool to see him there, and it's just really nice to be able to connect with him and honestly get his approval on a lot of things, because he's a huge reason why I even do this. You know, he's one of the leading muralists in Chicano Park and one of the founders of just being an artist and Chicano artist, and the things he's doing with the community and the youth and just continually just encouraging and educating the youth is really inspiring to me. So it's just really nice to be able to have those interactions with him. It's just really cool. Hopefully we're helping continue, you know, the mission that a lot of my family and a lot of the people that have been making moves or have been doing. If you look, you can see my uncle Roger Casares, and he's been a huge part of my confidence in this scene. For a long time, I felt like Chicano Park was a little too sacred for me to even try to interact with. But my grandpa was a huge part of that. My uncle Roger was a huge part of that. And so just hearing him give me that confidence and know this is, you know, I have a right to represent our people, and it just, I don't know, it just was really impactful. So every time I go by, I get to see him on the pillar that Cheeks painted, and it just means a lot to me.
So our first headquarters as Ground Floor Murals was actually a small office space in Logan. So our first mural in Logan was the eyes of Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo. It's like at the top of the building where our office used to be. So it's really sweet to have been able to leave that there, come back, and then gift a really big piece that's very meaningful to the community as well. Before we even got the office space, before we painted Diego and Frida's eyes on that building, we painted in Logan this really cool piece of a jaguar. Paul designed it. It was the jaguar's eyes, a heart, an anatomically correct heart in the middle, and then the jaguar's mouth, like horizontally. And that was supposed to be representative of just like the heart of the neighborhood, which was really sweet. So this mural is actually a lot bigger than it seems. We had to climb, I think it's three or four stories worth of scaffolding, and that's really where you kind of feel how big it is, climbing all the way up there and then all the way back down all day long, especially with our big old backpacks full of paint. But I think that since the size is so massive, it has the ability to have a bigger impact. I know when you're driving on the freeway, you can only really glance at it really quick, but I mean, I guess if your commute is along the 5 freeway, you can take it in as many times as you go to work and go home. So I hope it's enjoyable. It was enjoyable to make, and it's enjoyable to share our thoughts and our feelings behind it.
leaving an area of San Diego that I find to be very, very sacred. As a kid, I would go and see the murals and just kind of just like look at that and see. That was like one of the first places that I felt really truly proud, you know, to be Mexican and brown and seeing all that depiction on the wall. People that look like me and seeing just like just pride and strength. And that was the first time I really felt that proud to be who I was, and that kind of changed my outlook on myself and just who I am as a person, as a brown person. And so being able to now use my talent and skill to do what I love and participate in that pride, it means everything. So for me, that piece, that's my favorite piece that I've ever made so far. Same with this. It just means a lot to me. So I'm just happy it's it's been received so well, and I'm happy that so many people resonate with it, because that's the whole point. Just a daily reminder, because every time you drive by every day, you have to remember, you know. So that's what that means to me.